Hello everyone, welcome back. It's the Keymaster. Today we're going to cover the 5 things that you can't miss before deciding to buy a home. The number one thing, you hear about it all the time, is location, location, location. This is arguably the most important factor because it directly impacts your lifestyle and your long-term happiness. When it comes to deciding on a neighborhood, some of the things you want to look at: neighborhood safety, commute times, surrounding amenities, schools, and the overall vibe. Good schools are a great indication that it's a good location. You want to make sure that the location matches your lifestyle and your long-term goals. I recommend my clients visit the areas at different times of the day and even different days of the week. You want to make sure you feel comfortable with the area at, all times. Remember, you can change a lot of things about a house, but you can't change its location. Number two is a home inspection. Now, when you're walking many different houses and you're still trying to narrow down your options, it's okay to just do your own personal walkthrough and kind of see any obvious problems that you can find. However, before pulling the trigger on a house, you definitely want to get that professional inspection to inspect the entire house. A professional inspection is going to find things that you wouldn't have seen or found yourself. They're going to look for issues in the foundation, the plumbing, the HVAC, the electrical, roofing, and really get into the nitty-gritty of each one of those things. Even if the home looks perfect on the surface, you're definitely still going to want to get that inspection. It's always better to be safe than sorry. The third thing you want to look at before buying a house is the property's age and condition. An older home might have a better style that you prefer, but it's definitely going to come with some higher upkeeping costs than a new home would have. So even if a home looks new and you look at the age and it shows that it was built 10 to 15 years before, you want to make sure all of those recent renovations and all of the upgrades that's been added have been completed with good quality. It's easy to go to an older home and see that they've opened up the living room and now it's an open concept, but you have to also consider things like, okay, how's that going to affect the structure of the house? Was it a licensed professional that came and evaluated everything, or did you just decide to knock it down yourself? Sometimes those beams are there to help the ceiling from caving in. Knowing the condition and the age of the home is going to help you prepare for any future renovations or repairs that you might need. The fourth thing you need to look at before buying a home is the total cost and affordability of buying and owning that home. You want to consider the mortgage payments, the property taxes, the insurance, the utilities, and maintenance. Depending on the specific situation, if you don't consider these, it could cost up to hundreds to thousands of dollars. Another important note that's easily overlooked is the cost of the surrounding area itself. You want to make sure if it's a super high-end area and you want to live right inside of that high-end area, that it fits within your budget. So it's not just about the purchase price, it's about the ongoing cost of owning the home and living in that location. The fifth and final thing that not a lot of people think of whenever they're buying a home is considering the resale value of the home. Because as first-time home buyers, it's so easy to get caught up in buying your home and being in that mindset of looking at houses to buy. You're not even going to be thinking about when you're selling that property that you're buying. So to determine this, you want to look at the market trends. You want to look at potential renovations that the city might be making, such as new builds, any planned developments by the city, such as a park. You want to buy a home in an area with strong market growth. Even if you plan to stay in the home for many years, it's good to think about how easily it could sell for in the future. So in conclusion, you want to check the location, get an inspection, look at the property's age and condition, make sure the ongoing costs fit your budget, and consider the resale value. Following these steps will make sure that the decision you make on buying a house is a well-informed decision. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, something you'd like me to cover, drop them in the comments, and I'll see you next time.